Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most rewarding, productive, and surprisingly misunderstood crops out there, the potato. Unlike other vegetables, a potato isn't just a plant, it's a powerhouse of energy that you can multiply in your own backyard or garden, no matter how much space you have. Many people plant potatoes and get mediocre results, small tubers or diseased plants. But today, we're going to transform the way you grow. We're moving from just burying potatoes to managing a professional-grade crop. Stay with me until the end, because I'll show you how to prevent the disease that ruins 80% of home harvests and how to store them so they last for months without sprouting. Potato success is decided before you even plant the first seed. The potato is a tuber, which means it's an underground stem that needs to expand. If your soil is as hard as a rock, your potatoes will be small and deformed. First, let's talk about structure. We need loose, sandy-loam soil. If your soil is very clayey, you must add compost or well-rotted manure. The goal is this: if you grab a handful of soil and squeeze it, it should crumble easily when you open your hand. When to plant? The ideal window is from late March to early August, but the golden rule is to wait until the heavy frosts have passed. The soil temperature should ideally be above 50 degrees Fahrenheit so the plant doesn't stay dormant for too long. Not all potatoes are suitable for planting. If you buy potatoes from the supermarket, they often won't sprout because they've been treated with anti-sprouting chemicals. Always buy certified seed potatoes. If the seed potato is the size of an egg, plant it whole. But if it's larger, use the cutting technique. Cut the potato into pieces, making sure each piece has at least 2 eyes or buds. But be careful. Don't plant it immediately after cutting. You must let the cut air dry for 24 to 48 hours. A callus or dry skin will form, preventing soil fungi from rotting the seed before it grows. This instantly multiplies your production. Let's take action. Dig trenches about 4 to 6 inches deep. That's all you need. The spacing between each seed should be about 12 to 18 inches. Why so much space? Because the potato plant is leafy and needs air to circulate between its leaves to prevent diseases. Place the sprouts always facing the sky. If you have many potatoes, leave about 28 inches between rows so you can walk and work with a hoe later. Cover with soil gently, don't compact it, and give it a deep watering to wake up the plant. If you want extra speed, you can cover the soil with organic mulch or a thermal cloth if the nights are still chilly. Once you see the plant is about 8 inches tall, the most important moment arrives: hilling. This involves pulling soil from the sides to create a mound around the stem. You should only leave the top leaves visible. We do this for 3 reasons. First, we prevent the new potatoes from seeing sunlight. If they get sun, they produce solanine, turn green, and become toxic. Second, we create a reservoir of fresh, loose soil for more tubers to grow on the upper levels of the buried stem. Third, we eliminate weeds in one fell swoop by moving the soil. Let's talk about watering. Potatoes love water, but they hate waterlogging. Always water at the base, never get the leaves wet. Moisture on the leaves is the perfect invitation for blight. Blight is the terror of the garden. It appears as dark spots on the leaves and can kill the plant in days. Since there is no easy cure, use this homemade preventive. Mix 1 liter of water with a tablespoon of baking soda and a drop of liquid soap. Spray every 15 days, especially after it rains. If you see the plant blooming, celebrate. It means the tubers underneath are fattening up. You don't need to cut the flowers, but make sure the plant doesn't lack moisture at this stage, as this is when it consumes the most energy. When to dig? When the plant turns yellow and looks like it's dying, that's your signal. Stop watering a week before harvesting so the skin of the potato can cure a bit underground. Lift them out carefully, using a garden fork or your hands to avoid bruising them. A damaged potato will rot and spoil the rest. The final trick: don't wash them. Brush off the excess soil and store them in a dark, cool, and ventilated place. If you keep them in wooden or wicker crates that allow air to flow, you'll have delicious potatoes well into winter. I hope this guide helps you have the best harvest of your life. Subscribe for more garden tips, and I'll see you in the next video.